n minus 7 over 15 for n equaling negative 3/4. So here what I want to do is take this variable and replace it by the number negative 3/4 and compute what that quantity equals. Okay, so this happens a lot in math. We have to sort of substitute something in and then evaluate. So I have negative, replacing the n by negative 3/4, and then I have minus 7 over 15. So I'm going to need a common denominator. Well, what's a common denominator? Well, I can just take the product of the 4 and the 15, and I'd get 60. So what do I have to multiply 4 by to make it 60? Well, I have to multiply it by 15. But I have to multiply both the top and the bottom. So what do? Now I multiply the top by 15 and the bottom by 15. Times. And this negative sign is going to carry up into the numerator. And so I have this negative 3 over 4. And then I have minus. And then I have, well, I have to multiply top and bottom of this by a 4 in order to make that 15 60. So I'm going to have a 4 over 4. So it doesn't change the value of anything. 7 over 15. Well, now, look what happens. When I actually multiply through here, this equals, I'm going to have 15 times negative 3. That gives me a negative 45 over 15 times 4, that's 60, minus 4 times 7 is 28 over 60. And look, I've got the same denominator, and so now I know I can combine the numerators. So what do I have here? Well, here I have a negative 45 minus 28 all over 60. And so we know how to combine those things. And when we combine the top, we see negative 73 over 60. And so that's the answer. Or if you want, you could write this as a mixed number as negative 1 and 13/60. Either answer is correct. Just depends upon how the person who asked the question originally wants us to phrase the answer. So, neat stuff. Even with questions that involve unknowns that we're going to insert in, as long as we're careful and we mind negative signs, we get common denominators, we can't go wrong. All paths lead to the correct answer.